Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kabrina and today I am doing this fall look using the Desert Dusk palette from Huda Beauty. So if you would like to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. Thank you. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with the Jeffree Star Concealer in shade C7. Just take a little bit of it and then put one little swipe on my eyelid and then blend it out with a beauty blender. Just swipe it and then pounce to blend it in. First shade I'm going to use from this palette is this orange shade. It's called Blazing. And I'm going to take it on a big fluffy brush. This one is the JH30 from Jaclyn Hill's collection with Morphe. And I'm going to put it inside of my crease. Just up there and then blend. And then I'm going to go into shade Amber. That shade right there. It's kind of a brownish, reddish color. And another Morphe fluffy brush. And I'm going to go right into the crease like this. And again, go back and forth and blend it in. And then I'm going to go into this darkish brown shade here with a little tiny Morphe brush. And then just go right below that. And then blend it out with a second color. And then take the first orange color on the same brush, just a tiny bit of it, and go right on top. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my crease with the same concealer by Jeffree Star. And then with a different flat brush that I haven't used yet, I'm going to go back into that amber shade and put it all over my lid. This is just going to be used as a base color to put glitter on top. And then I'm going to go into shade Cosmo, it's that glitter right there, and put it all over my lid with the same brush. Now I am going to put some liner on. I am going to use the tarteist liner that I used the last video. I'm going to use the liquid side this time, and I'm going to make a wing. So I just start by going kind of like angled from my eyebrow, if that makes sense. Like I make a straight line, but I don't connect them. So I start by you going in the inner corner here. And I stop about right where my eyeshadow ends, right there. And then I just connect it down and go in. So I don't go at the very tip, because if you go at the very tip, it's gonna make it look really blocky. So I'm gonna start kind of a little bit halfway through it and then go down. Like that. Be careful not to poke your eye. Then I fill it in and then connect it to the inner part. And now that I'm done with shadow, I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm just gonna coat my lashes with it. When I'm done with mascara, I am going to pop on some lashes. These are the Eden Rose lashes in Jet Setter. Okay, once I'm done with putting my lashes on, I'm gonna go in with some primer, and I am using the Smashbox Photo Finish Super Light Smooth in Blur primer. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hands, about that much, warm it up with my fingers, and just rub it in. I really like this primer because it just makes my foundation go on like butter. It is so nice. Okay, once it's done drying, I am going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation on a sponge, on a damp sponge. And I'm going to put just a little bit, just like a drop of it, and then I'm going to put it on. First, I go in circular motions with it and then pat it in. For me, it just makes it the most full coverage I can get with a sponge. Then once I'm done with my foundation, I'm going to go back into the Jeffree Star Concealer and put a little line right there, on my chin. Tiny bit right there and right there. And again, blending it out with a damp beauty sponge. Next, I am going to bake underneath my eyes with the Peach Perfect setting powder from Too Faced. I just get a little bit on the same sponge and then go right underneath my eyes. When that's sitting there, I get a big fluffy brush, dip it into the same powder, and go all over my face with it to set everything in place. And then I'm going to start contouring. So what I use to contour is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the powder kit. And I am going to go into this shade right here, put it on a little fluffy brush right there, and then pounce it into each side where my cheekbones are. Okay. And then I'm going to go into that middle shade there, the same brush, and then use this to blend out that. And then I'm going to do the same thing to right either side of my temples. And then once I am done with that, I will wipe off the excess setting powder that we had right there. And then I'm going to use blush, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Pink Passion. And I am going to mix those two shades. I'm going to use an angled fluffy brush, go on the apples of my cheeks, and just blend it into that contour. And then it's time for highlighter. First, I'm going to go spray my face with the continuous spray from Morphe. I love that feeling. And I'm gonna go in with Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. It's like this goldish color. Super pretty. And take it on a little highlighting brush and go on the high points of my cheekbones. a little bit up the side. Tiny bit of the brows. On my nose. On my Cupid's bow. And then whatever's left over, put on my chin. Now to do the bottom lash line, I am going to go into color Saffron, that reddish color, with a little tiny detailed blending brush. Tap off the excess. And then I'm going to go right on the lower lash. And then to blend out that color, I'm going to go into the color Blazing, this orange color, on a little blending brush. And then lightly go on the outskirts and a little bit on top of it, like this. Like that. Once we're done putting the shadow down, I'm going to go back in with some liner, using the same liner as I did before, but just the pencil side like last time. Using the pencil side, and I'm going to just color in my waterline. And then to finish up the eyeshadow look, I am going to put mascara on my bottom lashes using the same mascara I used on top. Then to finish up the look, I'm going in with the Kylie liquid lipstick in shade Clove. Alright, and that is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to miss any of the products that I had mentioned, I will list them all below. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you like and subscribe.